And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. You take a look at Los Angeles. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Shepard. Eyes again. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's LeBron to the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
Here's Shepard. Kennard covering. And the rejection by Ayton. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
Now, here's Kennard. And they double up LeBron. Hachimura with it. Now Smith defending. Just 5 to shoot. A fader. No good from LeBron.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Shepard. On the line, and the jumper falls for him.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
James against Smith. And again, the Lakers no good. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's KD. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Pass to Ayton. One near James as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. Oh, Kevin Durant. The rebound by James. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Pass to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Chums, we appreciate the report. No good from Durant.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Rockets had become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Katie. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Shoots over Hachimura. Katie with the bucket.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Kennard on the wing. It's stolen by Shepard. Outside for KD. Again, the miss by KD. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for LA. 3-point lead. Inside. Ayton with it. Picked up by Shepard. From deep LeBron. Rockets with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to James. Over Durant. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Rockets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Los Angeles with some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Smith subbed in for Luke Kennard. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Okogie subbed in for Shepard. Here's James. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
Over to the wing. For 3, Okogie. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith in the post. Capella's there. Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. What a strong finish there.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for LeBron. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Smith. Mark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Arabia passes to Smith. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Bounce pass, Smith, out to the right wing. And it's Hayes in the corner. Lets it go with a three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Vanderbilt misses. Houston in the lead. Smith the pass to Shepard. Now here's Thompson. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Shoots over Laravia. Durant, no good. The Lakers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Kleba finds Hayes. Smith against Smith. Vanderbilt, a screen on Smith. That shot missing. And for the Rockets, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
And he overshot that one, missing. Houston leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. And there's the foul. It's on Jake Laravia. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kennard in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Here's Eason. Houston moving it around. Outside, KD. Tough two from Durant. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
And here are the Rockets now, after the basket by the Lakers. LeBron outside, pass to Kennard. Back to LeBron. Outside, Smart. Three-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. And here's Smart. Still scoreless. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Smart.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Great last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as you know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from KD. Hachimura, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, Kevin.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
The Rockets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. No good from Durant. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Lakers. Hachimura, the pass to Kenon. Shot clock at 6. Smart kicks to Kenon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. Durant, the pass to Smith. Here's Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Ayton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rockets leading by 3. Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's James outside. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for your pocket bite.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Houston Rockets.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. Guys, game one went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game two as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position. Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got 27.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Ayton a screen on Thompson. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Shoots from 14. That one rolling around and rims out. Lakers trail by 4. James the pass to Ayton. Now here is Hachimura, defended by Durant. Pass to James. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's the floater. And the rejection by LeBron. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Jeff Green on the wing. And here is KD. Makes it off the glass. 32 points for KD.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Hachimura. And cannons the Lakers from deep.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
KD against Hachimura. Green in the post. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Jeff Green. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Thompson. And Okogie subbed in for Shepard.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Ayton a screen on Smith. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Hachimura finds Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. Back to Holiday. Capella with a screen on Kennard. Pass to Okogie. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Down low. Lakers passing it around. Hachimura. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In comes Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 37.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Now on to line for Los Angeles, number 12.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Smart with the ball. He has 5. Here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. And Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and it makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Now here's Durant. 37 points for him. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 39.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Kennard, the pass to LaRavia. Ayton sets the pick for Hachimura. Here's Okogie. He has yet to score. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Smart. Holiday attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Marcus Smart. And James subbed in for Kennard. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. On the wing, Holiday. James defending. Screen by Şengün. Okogie misses. Lakers trail by 5. James outside. 1:05 left to play in the third. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt misses. Rockets leading by 5. To Okogie. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Vanderbilt. Nothing on the board. Back to James. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, James has the strength and will to be a solid interior finisher at this level.
Here's KD. And James pulls it down. Pass to Ayton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Kleba, the pass to LeBron. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Durant in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Hayes. James right side. James kicks to Kleba. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kleba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Checked in for the Lakers. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you, Allie. Arabia passes to James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. No good on the 3. Rockets trail. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Pass to Arabia. And here's Hayes. Şengün covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. That free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Durant against LeBron. KD passes to Shepard. A beautiful reverse layup.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Pass to James. Shoots over KD. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. Drops in the tray.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
James in the post. Defended by Durant. Kleba, the pass to Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Maxi Kleba. Free throw drops for KD.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Now Kennard, shot to stop the run, and it's Ayton missing. Kennard against KD. It's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Kennard, the pass to Ayton. And here is Hachimura. Back to Kennard. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
KD dishes to Thompson. Back to KD. Over Kennard. The shot by KD. No good. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now here is Hachimura. Guarded closer. It's in there.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. It's good.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Lakers trail by 7. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here.
Timeout.
Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Outside, James. Şengün with the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1, Hachimura.
The free throw off from Hachimura. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Durant, yet another bucket.
Man, he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's
First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's James. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Good!
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Durant. Hachimura rips it down. Lakers trail by 8. LeBron outside. From 7, strong inside. What a move by James.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
KD against Hachimura.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off than making him go to the line. Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time running out for the Lakers. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now James. Now Hachimura. Ayton, 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't get that one. Hachimura against Durant. The three doesn't go.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Smith there for the rebound. So it's the Rockets now. They're leading by 8. Durant against Hachimura. And that one drops.
Kevin Durant.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.